Good morning, everybody. My name is Day. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm late. I'm so sorry. I did not forget. That is not what happened. I was prepared for the stream. However, I did not set an alarm to get up this morning. Today's my day off. Um, I figured between my brain and my dog that I would have been up long before the stream was even approaching. I get up at 5 on my normal work days, and my dog loves to get up at 5. But he, kind soul that he is, let me sleep until like 8:15, which is like a huge sleep in for me. That's crazy. I love it. But anyways, so I'm late. I apologize, but I'm here. Had to make myself a tea, and that was mandatory, and I had to get dressed. The rest I will sort out in our first sprint. So I hope you all are having a good week so far. What day is it today? It's Thursday, right? The week is almost over. Yes, it's Thursday. How has your week been going? Please let me know. My goal today is to do a ton of writing. I kind of want to marathon today. I don't think I'll stream the whole thing, but like I'll do the standard like 2 hours. But I'd like to get a lot of writing done today. I do have some other like cleaning kind of tasks to do around the house later, but for now, we write. Pat was here before me. Thank you, Pat. Good morning. And I hope you had a joyful International Women's Day. I did, actually. Thank you. I was training. I felt really good yesterday. It was great. I hope you did as well. Samantha said, good morning. Good morning, Samantha. Everybody, check out Samantha on Instagram and on YouTube. Amazing. Long zero. Okay. Of course. Yes, it's mandatory. I was gonna, start and then make the tea, and I was like, no. The tea is a mandatory, like, pre-stream thing. I haven't drank much of it, but it's there, and I've had some. So I'm alive. I'm here. I'm ready. So today I was going to experiment a little bit with shorter sprints, because I have noticed the last few days that I've been like really wanting to sprint, but I'm like only working for 10 or 15 minutes of the sprint. And then the rest of it, I'm like on YouTube or on my phone, or I'm picking a playlist, blah, 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 blah. Basically wasting time. So I was going to try and do shorter sprints and see how they work out, because I was noticing like I'm doing sprints in Discord and I'm getting like the same amount of words in a 15-minute sprint. Sir, was that necessary? Thank you. I'm getting the same amount of words in a 15-minute sprint as I am in a 30. So I just wanted to try a couple different, like I'll try 15, 20, whatever. So we'll mix it up a little bit today and see how it goes. What flavor tea? I just have like black tea. It's orange pekoe. I don't know. I'm not very fancy with teas, if I'm being honest. Like black tea is perfect for me with a little bit of milk, a little bit of sugar. Perfect. Also, like I literally I have a box. It's one of the mega boxes from Costco because I love the tea that much. I literally only drink that tea. It's like, I think it has 260 tea bags in it or something. You know? Samantha said, oh, dude, that's been me the last couple days, so unfocused. It's honestly, it's very frustrating too, because like I feel like I want to write. Like I have the desire, I have the time. Like for once, I have the time. I'm here writing, and I cannot focus. So I feel you. I don't know why. We're gonna try and do shorter sprints, and we'll see. What's the weather like in Canada? We got snow here in the UK. Cannot cope, so it's funny. Whole country's in turmoil. It's actually been very nice. It's been freezing the last couple days, but like finally we're starting to get some sunlight. It's actually very nice. When I go to work, like all through the winter, by the time I get to work at 7 or quarter to 7, it's still pitch black out, but now there's actually sunlight and it's lovely. Mind you, we also keep getting huge snowstorms. The other day we got like 30 centimeters of snow, which was amazing to shovel. I honestly, it was an excellent experience that I never want to repeat in ever again. So there was lots of snow. And then we got some more a couple days later, but it was supposed to be another 10 centimeters. It only ended up being like 4 or 5. So it was fine. Not a big deal. But snow, Canada, woo. I feel you on the snow. Gotta love it. I love hearing about other places that are getting snow that don't normally get snow because I'm like, it's very interesting. Like, in a way you think it's kind of funny because you're like, oh well, it's just a little bit of snow, whatever, but then you have to think like these places are literally not made for snow at all. So it's very interesting to me, very interesting. I like Earl Grey flavor teas, love chai. Honestly, chai is one that I cannot get into, and I don't know why. I love the idea of it, but maybe I'm just not trying the right brand or something. I do love Earl Grey whenever I go out for like breakfast, or if I go to like a Tim Hortons or something, I'll always order an Earl Grey. Top tier. But chai tea, I don't know. It's not for me. I don't know. Unless I find it. I'm always open to suggestions, so you let me know if you have any brands that I can get in Canada. Yeah. Okay. So, my voice. I need to drink my tea. So, we are going to do a 15-minute timer. Nope. Oh, man. That one. Okay. So we're gonna do a 15-minute timer. This is Lizelle Sambury's timer. And for anybody who doesn't know who Lizelle Sambury is, we love her over here. Lizelle is an author, traditionally published author. She's from Toronto, which means she is like basically my neighbor. And she has written a bunch of great books, Blood Like Magic, Blood Like Fate, and then her newest book, Delicious Monsters, just came out. I unfortunately do not have a copy, but that is because the bookstore was basically had a cyber attack, and so they haven't sent out any pre-orders yet, even though the book is already out. And they also didn't have any stock of the book in the store because of this cyber attack. So, anyways, I hope you all support her. I'm trying to support her. I'm just waiting for my copy to come. I will show it to you eventually. But anyways, so we love Lizelle Sambury. We're going to do her 15-minute timer. And I think she has a couple other options as well for shorter and longer. Yeah, she does. Okay. So we'll just kind of go with the flow and see how much work we can get done. Okay. Good morning. Thank you for coming. About to start the sprint. So, whatever you're here to do, I support you. Reading, writing, procrastinating. We love it. Support you. And we are starting in 3, 2, 1. Everybody gets some work done. Okay, everybody, that is the end of the first 15-minute sprint. Let me know how you did and what you did. Um, so let me change this. Okay, so I wrote for most of that. I did kind of mess around for the first few minutes because I needed to find a playlist, but I did write. I got 146 words. I'm kind of in a weird in-between section for my revision where I basically rewrote the beginning of this chapter, and I'm getting to the part where I can now just start bringing in pieces from the previous draft 2 version of this chapter. Like the conversations and whatnot can be pulled in, but I'm kind of like in this weird in-between section where I'm just trying to connect them before I can start the bringing it over. So that's what I was working on. Basically, I changed a character in this draft, and I'm kind of nervous about it. She's a main character, but she's also an antagonist, and with good intention, but she is the antagonist, and I think it's a lot more obvious this time, and I'm not sure how people are going to take that, like if she's going to be unlikable, because like her reasoning is very clear and her reasoning is justified, but at the same time, like I don't know if people will like her. So I have to, write it and see what people think, but I'm a little bit nervous. A little bit. Pat said, we got strikes going on too. Everybody want a higher pays, doctors, nurses, transportation too. Yeah. Same here, kind of. We're not allowed to strike here, though, in Canada. But people do want better pay. But we can't strike. I think America, they can strike, but not here. Reading well. Oh, is it Kai K? I don't know how to say it. I actually have the book over there. Please tell me how it is, please. I was actually just moving some stuff yesterday, and I was like looking at it. I'm like, man, I want to read this so badly. I have like 1,000 things on my TBR already, but like it's so pretty, and I just like, I just want to read it so badly. Please tell me how it is. Samantha is putting final touches on a newsletter. Oh, am I subscribed to that? I'm not sure. I should be. I love newsletters, honestly. Like, I don't know. I hate getting emails for the most part, but I love getting like author newsletters and stuff like that. I think that's so fun. I actually I pay for the Hot Sheet, the Jane Friedman publishing updates every other week or something like that. I pay for it. I love that stuff. Like, I love updates on industry. I love personal author updates. I love when people put in oh, these are my items of the month, whatever. I don't know. I just think it's fun. So I'm gonna check on the next sprint if I'm subscribed, because I love that stuff. And I hope it goes well. One day I have to reach out to you so you can, give me some advice. These are things that I will eventually have to do, but now is not the time. Gotta write now. So, I think time to clean out my inbox to unsubscribe from spam marketing emails, but newsletters, right? Exactly. Honestly, I get so many emails and I'm like, why are you sending me this email? I don't care, whatever. But then I see a newsletter or a author update. I'm like, yes. I literally I actually just recently subscribed to a couple more. So going through my email and all I see are these author newsletters and then one thing that's not author and then I love it. And I save them. Unless they're not relevant, but I usually save them because I like them. Yes, exactly, my morning paper, right? If I got enough of them, that'd be awesome. I could just sit and read it, but I don't get that many, but it's fine. So we're gonna do another 15, I think, and then I might bump it to 20, and then I might drop it to 10 just to see how it goes. I think. Yes, that sounds fine. For now. Uh, yes, I got the right one. I love it. I'm making progress. Pat made tea and a sandwich while packing things. Excuse me, clothes and shoes everywhere. There's so much for one person, but they gotta go as I'm done. Yeah, packing is hard, man. Oh my gosh. I'm actually moving at the end of this month, and man, it seems like it's not much, and then you're like, oh, like there's a lot of crap here. Not even crap, but like you said, it's a lot for one person. It's a lot, and I don't know, man. I'm there with you. My books are the problem right now. I'm literally looking at like all my books and my bookshelves, and I'm just like, how am I going to pack and move all of these books? But I refuse to get rid of any of them. Just saying, like that's not an option. One day when I have my own house, I will have a library. That is my life goal. So I refuse to get rid of them. But anyways, okay. We are going to start this second sprint. My internet says it's not being nice to me, but we got to start it anyways and give it a shot. Thank you, Pat. youdabomb.com. We love you. Thank you. So yes, 15 minutes on the clock. Whatever you're doing, we support you. I'm going to be writing, hopefully. Hopefully. And I will see you again in 15 minutes. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Everybody gets some work done. Okay, everybody, that is the end of the second 15-minute sprint. Let me know how you did. For myself, I have reached 340 words, so I didn't get much done. However, problem was I read back on what I had just written and I realized it didn't make sense. So I had to fix it. Um, it was okay because I kind of just had to fix a couple lines and then adjust the response that came afterwards. But I did have to, do some fixing. So, but things are flowing well now. It's great. I have like this conversation that I can pretty much copy paste into the new draft, which is going to be awesome. And yeah, I'm very happy to be making progress. Pat said, clothes can go, books staying 100%. I'll have 7 outfits and just cycle through those 7 outfits, but you better believe I will have all of my books. All of them. They will not go anywhere. Yeah, I'm just stressed about packing. All my boxes are going to be for my books. You can't even pack them full because then they're too heavy. It's going to be a struggle, but it's fine. Figure it out. Let me. I think we'll do for the next one. Playing an ad. I don't know if you guys know the Troublemakers, but they're doing like March Madness in their Discord group. And there are some people in there, man, they write so much. It's amazing and crazy, like how I don't understand. Feel like I used to be able to write like that, but now I'm just happy if I can hit 1,000 words in a day. I've made my goal because I haven't been writing for so long. I made my goal 500 words a day, and then my stretch goal is 1,000, and I'm happy with either one, and that's it. But 500 words, if I can like sit and do like a couple good sprints, like maybe, well, obviously not today because I'm just fixing things, but like usually in like 2-ish sprints, I can get like 500 or 600 words. So like I can do 2 sprints a day, and that is enough. But if I get more, perfect. Pat, since tweaking 10 stories. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy I got it because I was gonna just keep writing, and I'm like, wait, this doesn't make any sense. Not with like the character, and I was like reading through the draft 2 version, and I'm like, this draft 2 version makes more sense than my draft 3 version. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I put it back the way it's supposed to be. Okay. So we're gonna do a 20-minute sprint this time and see how that goes. And then we might switch it to shorter. We'll see. Might just leave a shorter one for like the end, the cool down, but we'll see how I feel when we get there. So 20 minutes. This is still Zell's. I don't think I've ever used her timers before, but they're cute. I like the forest vibes. I love it. So 20 minutes on the timer. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're here to do, we support you. I am hopefully going to be writing, although I'm getting kind of hungry, so maybe the next sprint will be longer so I could eat, but we'll see. So 20 minutes on the clock, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Everybody get some work done. Okay, that is the end of our 20-minute sprint. Let me know how you did if you're working. I am at 650 words now, so progress made, yes. I am switching a little bit of this chapter around because there's a conversation that had originally... Basically, I am taking the first 14 chapters and condensing it down to 7. So there's a couple conversations that are happening out of order or getting cut. So I just have to change the next little bit of this chapter because the conversation that's going to happen happened earlier. Now I have to like change the context, whatever. Anyways, got to switch it around a little bit, but it's fine. I'm excited. I feel like it works better than the original one. I feel like the whole events, a lot has happened, and it's only the first... I'm on what chapter now? Oh my god, I don't know. Chapter 6. I'm on chapter 6. So the next chapter is like a really big chapter, but I feel like in my first and second draft, the beginning had a lot of dawdling, if that makes sense. Like there was a lot of character development, which is really important, but also like it took too long and I didn't have a really good excuse for this one character to be in this city for so long and stay in this city for so long. I tried to use it's a witch book, so I tried to use magic in my second draft, but I didn't really like how it turned out. It was kind of silly, so I just basically cut out all of the filler and made like the big event in chapter 1, which logically that's the way it should have been in the beginning, but you know what? It takes time to get there. It's progress. We're making progress. So yeah, I just have to change these conversations around a little bit. And I'm really excited for the next chapter because it's going to be a bit different again from the original, but I think it's going to be a lot better, and I'm very excited to write it. But I got to write this chapter first, which is also a good chapter. The coven is finally all going to be together in this chapter. Like, yes, it's going to be fun. And the next chapter is a big one. But I think I would like to do a longer sprint for this next one because I also need to eat something. I'm very hungry. But Lizelle does not have a longer one. So we are going to go back to Bree. Back to Bree. So we'll do a 30 on this one because your girl needs some breakfast. And we'll do a sunset timer. I love that. Lovely. Lovely. By the way, oh yes, let me bring up this comment. Shay's Metamorphosis video, so good. You guys should all go check it out. Shay with the Hobbies. It's basically a spoken word poem. I don't know. I loved it a lot. I thought it was great. I don't know if I've ever seen Shay do something like that before. I've definitely like on stream she's read stuff, but you guys should go check it out. Shay with the Hobbies, Metamorphosis, top tier. Just saying, it's amazing. Okay, so we are going to do a 30-minute sprint, and then I think we'll end with a 10, and then we'll be done for the day. So whatever you're doing, we support you. Reading, writing, procrastinating. I am hopefully writing. And sprint is starting in 3, 2, 1. Everybody get some work done. Okay, everybody, that's the end of the 30-minute sprint. Let me know how you did. I started my breakfast. I haven't actually eaten yet, but that's okay. And I did a bunch of writing, which is phenomenal. I am 3 words away from 1,100 words, which I am very happy with. This part started to flow now that the characters are interacting, and I am enjoying it a lot. Sorry, looking for the 10-minute timer. Yeah, I'm enjoying writing this. I'm very excited for my critique partners to read it because it's very different. So I feel like I did a lot better at making the magic consistent, because I feel like when you have fantasy elements, if you don't pay attention to it or keep track, like you kind of lose out on elements. So I had this element, this magical element that was really important for this character at the beginning of the book, like the previous draft, and then it kind of just dies. Like it's still present, present and is present more in the third book, but I kind of, in this first book, it's only in the beginning and then it's never really addressed again, which could work which I'm planning to do, is that this character will learn how to control the ability, and then it's not going to be a constant like in your face. But until that happens, it should be like it's changes the way that this person acts around other people. So like they are not just going to forget it. Doesn't make sense. So I just see some stuff that I look at past Dejana and I'm like, what were you doing? But it's okay. It is fine. We are fixing it. That is what revisions are for. So we're going to do a 10-minute timer, and then I am going to eat my breakfast because yeah, girl is hungry and breakfast is ready. But we're going to do a 10-minute sprint first. So 10 minutes. This is also Bree from Logbook Titian and her amazing, amazing timers. Interrupting phone calls, didn't realize I'm busy. That is honestly such a thing. Like, I feel like whenever I have something to do or I have plans, I get like 1,000 phone calls and nobody calls me until I have stuff to do. It's crazy. Like, how does this continue to happen? But it's fine. We make progress. We make time for it later. It's okay. Phone calls are important. People wouldn't call you otherwise because I don't know. I personally don't like phone calls. I'm that kind of person, but it's fine. Anyways, 10 minutes on the clock. This will be kind of a cool down sprint. Whatever you're doing, reading, writing, procrastinating, I support you. I'll see you in 10 minutes. This timer starts in 3, 2, 1. Everybody gets work done. Okay, everybody. That is the end of the last sprint. I hope you all did well, got some work done, or were just chilling. I love that for you as well. Good morning. I'm happy that you got some sleep. Very happy for you. Yes, so as Pat said, it is time for breakfast. I'm very hungry. So thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate you. I don't actually know when my next streaming day is. Did I put it in my calendar? Monday. If all goes well, I'm actually working evenings on Sunday, but as long as I don't get called back to work on Sunday, I will be streaming Monday afternoonish for some Monday productivity. So yeah, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your week and an amazing weekend. Take care of yourself, everybody. And yeah, bye.